So today we're going to discuss Singapore's office leasing market. So I was reading in the Financial Times today that according to data from JLL, there's been 5 consecutive quarters of growth in the commercial real estate prime office space within the city-state of Singapore. And in fact, square footage rates are poised to hit their highest rates ever in Singapore at 11 Singapore dollars, which is about 8 USD, which is a big deal. And I feel that this momentum's only going to continue going forward into the future. And in fact, I feel like they could eventually steal from Hong Kong the title as APAC's preeminent financial hub. Well, why do I think this? For one, if you haven't been paying attention to Hong Kong, there's been a lot going on in the last couple of years. In 2020, Beijing took away the British-style legal system that had been in place since the British left and ceded the city-state to China in the year 1997. And this British-style legal system set up the Western culture within the city that really made it attractive to international talent and international businesses. And since this British judicial system was removed, it's only gotten increasingly authoritarian. Beijing has put in charge John Lee to run the city-state, who, if you're not familiar, John Lee previously ran the police and security apparatus of Hong Kong, which just shows that Beijing is more concerned about maintaining its grip on security than finance and economics. Additionally, the Chinese government has been pressuring companies within Hong Kong to install communist heads within their organization. Just look at HSBC as a prime example. Additionally, the COVID measures have not been going away, and this is infuriating companies and top talent. You have to quarantine for, I believe, over a week if you visit Hong Kong, so that's not making the city attractive to companies whatsoever, and many companies have either fled or considered fleeing. And other Asian cities are trying to attract those that are willing to leave, and some have had success, such as Dubai, who's managed to attract Unilever, Procter & Gamble, and PepsiCo. But I don't believe the other Asian cities are really as poised as Singapore to pick up those that are discontented. I mean, Shanghai is so authoritarian that if you're willing to leave Hong Kong, why would you go there? I mean, Shanghai's never getting its pre-1949 attractiveness back. Seoul's a little too loosey-goosey in the regulatory quality. And then Tokyo, the taxation burdens for financial companies are just too high. That leaves Singapore, which is politically stable, it's geopolitically neutral, and it's so clean that you could eat off the floor if you wanted to. But of course you never would, because then you'd make a mess, and then the government of Singapore hates messes and they'd cane you. But that just shows how secure and safe this country is, because they really have a grip on things. Again, making it even more attractive. So I think the momentum in the Singapore commercial real estate space is just poised for exponential growth, even if Singapore doesn't eventually overtake Hong Kong as the preeminent financial hub. But I want to hear from you. Do you think the explosive CRE office market in Singapore is going to slow down anytime soon? Do you think that I'm right that Singapore could one day overtake Hong Kong as the preeminent APAC financial hub? Am I completely off base of everything I've said? Please let me know. I want to hear from you.